Bonjour. All right. Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Paint TV. I'm your host, Mr. Let's Paint. Oh. All right, we're update with my life. Hanging in there. Update. Life. On my life, hanging in there. Having some issues with my trying to upload some video, edit some stuff onto the timeline, and I will not. I'm kind of getting a snafu. I hate those snafus. They really bug me. But I guess in a way, that's what's good about maybe doing something else. Take a break. Get your mind off it, I suspect. Could not be such a bad idea. Eight 818-528-4516 is the number. Get some exercise in. Gonna do some exercise today. Get motivated. Supersize ourselves. Maybe I should clean my palette. I'll clean my palette too while I'm at it. Trying to look at some of my footage. See some problems in this painting here. I'm gonna maybe fix that painting too. All right, getting going here. Sometimes you just got to get going. 818-528-4516 is the number. All right. There we go. Where's our... I guess we'll just use this for now. Do we have anything better? Maybe not. This works. This works actually pretty good. The old scraper. Yeah. All that stuff ain't no good, is it? Yes. All right, 818-528-4516. All right. What's going on, guys? Another hot day here in the city. Hot day in the city. What a lot of people do, I don't live per se officially, I don't think it's officially the desert, but we're experiencing somewhat desert conditions, desert-like conditions. LA is kind of a desert, but I don't think it's officially a desert. But what people do in the desert, particularly old people who retire and live in the desert, like Palm Springs, is they get up at the crack of dawn and they do what they got to do in the morning, and then when it starts getting hot by around 9 or 10, they stay inside all day and then they go out again when the sun goes down, or at least that's my recollection. That's probably what you got to do on these kind of hot days, I would say. Stay out of the sun if you can. All right, 2.8 miles an hour here. So let's paint TV. Little befuddled with my existence, and yet somewhat optimistic at the same time. Okay, so I see something here with I see a problem with this painting I want to fix. So maybe I'll get to that, and maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just run today. We'll just see what happens. Come along for the ride. Not much of a ride, but it is a ride. Got to get my paints in order. I got to get which of course I'm kind of finally out of the, I guess if I recollect, it is the alizarin crimson and the yellow, lemon yellow or yellow light. I might be able to get a pinch. Fine, I might have something hiding somewhere though if I gotta look for it. Okay. A lot of things to do. Thanks for joining us. And avoiding, in some ways, what we should be doing. But maybe this is what we really should be doing. Sadly, it does not necessarily pay the bills, but maybe in the long run it does. 818-528-4516. You want to call and talk to us about the creative process, how it works. I could at least commodorate. I can at least. Are those new running shoes? Yes, Bongo. That's very good. Very perceptive. I got those so I can for my trips to Chicago and Baltimore, and particularly for Baltimore because I'm going to be doing a lot of running and painting and blending and cooking there next week. Exactly, I think, believe it or not, next Thursday. But I think I'm signed up to do a couple other performances. So that's kind of why I'm, if anything, exercising right now as much as I might not want to because of my lazy factor of lazy factor Mach 10, lazy factor 10. Wait, lazy factor. Is there a way to say that? Oh. It's 2.8. Let's go to 3.5. You're watching Let's Paint TV. I'm your host, Mr. Let's Paint. Trying to get some exercise in. Forever out of shape, I feel. Well, I've already gone a half a mile without even really thinking here. I mean, I am thinking, just not talking as much as I guess thinking. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, goodness. All right, starting to feel kind of good in the neighborhood. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hello. Okay, you just watched the first Julius Caesar Gallery video and you liked it. Thank you. Thank you, Prospect. Yeah, I put that together, you know, edited it, and it's just sort of time consuming, and then I had trouble getting it to upload or whatever. It's sort of a pain in the ass. Now I'm doing part 2, and I got another problem. It's a different problem. And my head's a little off. Can't figure it out. Stuff like that happens, huh? Maybe if I was a little more systematic, a little more thorough about what the hell I'm doing, I could avoid this situation. But this is the sandbox I built for myself. I'm gonna have to just live in it. 0.64 miles. Hello. Hi. Getting a little sweat on me. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Oh. 0.66. Okay, we're gonna go for 2 miles. That's always our goal here, which I think we'll easily get there. If I can stay with the program, which is sometimes hard to do, but those effervescent bubbles are bubbling, and it's doable. We can proceed, possibly, somehow. It's possible. It's within sight. It's within reason. Getting to that point in time, and it is a point of time. It is in the future. We're headed. We're already 3/4 of a mile without even thinking, but we are sweating, and we are thinking, actually. Thinking about other stuff, actually. Huh. Ah. Hello. Hi. 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 Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello. Ah. All right. All right, we're having some fun now. Sort of, maybe, artificially. But even artificial fun is more fun than no fun. I believe. I believe so. Oh. Oh. Ah. Feeling it. Feeling our oats. Feeling the progression of life. Oh. Yeah, I want to fix this painting. There's a structural problem on the right in this area here. It doesn't look right. It bugs me. If I can get to 2 miles, I might pull out my paints and work on that. But the goal is to go 2 miles. I'm in training, guys. I'm in training. Somewhat. You dropped a bomb on me. Oh, this is going to be a tough mile. I'm already feeling tired. It's been about a week since I ran, though, I think. So I am a little out of shape, I guess. Oh, yeah, let's slow it down. Oh, man. Oh boy. All right, we're just about coming into the 1 mile range. I have no idea how anyone can run a marathon, 27 miles or whatever it is, 24. Wow. I walked about once, hiked in the woods. Took all day. Okay, 100 calories. You know, I was feeling good there for a second, and then I kind of got a swath of sweat came over me, and the sinking feeling of not feeling motivated could have a lot to do with the fan is not on me. Let's get the fan on me. Shoot. This fan could be a little more easier to work with. There. All right, that might be better. All right, I feel already better. I think, wow, that made a big difference. I wonder if you could run a marathon and have a fan on you the whole time if it's like really hot. If you could devise some sort of floating drone, a drone fan that would stay always just above you, in front of you, with the fan on. And like the way they're making cars nowadays, you know, where the driverless cars, it's not gonna smash into anybody in theory. But that's not gonna work, is it? It's a thought, though. Well, I don't know if you could do it in a group setting, but you could definitely say if you were running across the desert floor, like in Death Valley, maybe you could put a drone with a fan on it to blow air on you. You know, program it or whatever you do. I don't know how that works. It's an idea. We got the ideas coming forth. Stick around. It's Let's Paint TV. Lots of excitement coming your way as you watch me slowly get to 2 miles is our goal, which isn't really much, is it? I know. I feel bad. I feel like a hack, a loser. You know, we all lose in life because we all die. All right, kind of not the right message you want to hear right now. Okay, let's pick it up here. Yeah, Amazon wants to deliver goods with drones. I don't understand how that is even going to be possible. Could you imagine a bunch of weird things flying around, dropping off packages? It just doesn't, it's like weird. I can't even, I would love to, I mean, yeah, they're talking about it. That's like they want to have that to happen and it's supposed to happen. But I have no idea how you would make that work, how it would work without getting in the way of birds and, you know, people shooting them down and all that stuff. Intercepting the Amazon package for your neighbor down the street because it looks interesting, you know, because then it flew over your airspace. I guess, you know, you still couldn't do that, but I don't see how that's going to work. 1.16 miles, guys. Kind of coming out of that funky sweat, that funky swagger sweat of second wind. Again, a second wind of sorts. 3 miles an hour, 121 calories. Fan sure does help. Get through these trying times, people. They're trying times, even if it's all in your head. Shit. Which it usually can be, and more times than not, it is all in your head. But there is the reality. There are realities. Okay, 1.23 miles. No, that was 123 calories. 1.2 miles. Okay, we're just around the corner, sort of, in a sense. We are. Don't forget, I'm going to be in Baltimore. I know there's only 3 of you watching, but some of you watch it after the show's on somewhere in this world. And Baltimore, September, next Thursday, I don't know, that's the 18th, I believe. And it's going to be through the weekend. High Zero Festival. It's an experimental music festival. Weird shit happens, and I'm going to be one of the musicians of sorts. I'm actually they have me down as a multitasker. So I got a lot to prove on that department. I'm a little rusty on my multitasking skills, but maybe that's just it. Maybe that's fine. That I don't have it all figured out. All right. He dropped a bomb on me. Ba-na-na. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, I wanted to fix this line. This line's not right. And I did get some. If I could get some paint out, I'd fix it right now. But I'm gonna have to get some paint out, but I got it somewhere, so I'll just have to do that. In Chicago, I took a couple of pictures of the subway, people getting off the subway and the subway station, and so I'm thinking I'm gonna paint that here, maybe. A lot of possibilities. I think sometimes we, but maybe we as a collective entity, a group, wonder what direction to go, what to do, where to go with your creative pursuits. And are we strictly playing the role of what is being asked of us, namely partaking in what is being bought, what is being accepted as art to buy. You know, if we play that route, and as such, then we cater our decisions based on that. Then for success, for income, not bad to get some income. That's a double-edged sword, as we all know, or as I like to talk about. However, I can't help but think to why not join the club? You know, I know. Go to the other side, to the side of capitalizing on what we do. But again, it's not for all of us that route, the route that you might think is the correct route. That is not always the route we need to take for our own personal journey, But it's a tricky situation, sticky situation to know sometimes where to go, what to do when it comes to that, because maybe we would like to be a little more participatory in whatever field of captains of industry. You know, we all seek to be that, or at least possibly through ego and whatnot. So we can get dumbfounded, stumbled into follow the leader and then by which then possibly you incrementally push the envelope. And we talk about that. I mentioned that quite a bit. How that's how you're ultimately marginalizing your existence. But possibly, if you do it right, you actually can, be quite successful. If you're a businessman, woman, then I recommend you go that route. Read up on all the latest things that we need to do that is successful in whatever field that you're in. Replicate it, duplicate it, and then put maybe your own little twist because you are slightly, usually just a tad bit different than whoever you are copying from. Okay, that is the route that a lot of us take. It might be the correct route for you. For the rest of us, it is the wrong route. But it's tricky to know when to play the game, when to step back, when to step in, when to step into the shit, and when to smear that shit all over your face, or whatever you need to do. It is a ever perplexing issue, but I think deep down, when it 9 times out of 10, you're better off trying to figure it out yourself without any of that pretext. I'm probably not using that word correctly, but you're not. I think you get rewarded. I'd like to think, not that that means anything, not that you need to be rewarded here, and not that it really matters being rewarded, but I think I'll say the rewards are it's tricky to really place a finger on it. But I tend to think, as you can see, I'm grappling with this at the moment right now, that you're better off with your own route. But it might be a little difficult. You might feel lost, as I do. 162 calories here. Did you notice I just kind of got past my funkiness? And I'm feeling a little better. That second wind did come through, and my comprehension level has risen. I'm on point, if you will. But I think that's in a second. 818-528-4516. How are we doing with our goal for 2 miles here? 164. All right. So it's difficult to say what is the right thing to do at any given day with whatever you're trying to do. There's a few routes. There's many routes, many choices. Try them all. Try them all. Again, maybe you're not cut out to battle the endless battles without sort of on your own, and maybe no one really is. But if you can hold on and stick to your guns, then maybe there could be some validity in that. I hope so. But having said that, maybe you can't avoid what is maybe the flavor of the day. You can't avoid that in some ways, because even it will influence you without you even knowing, subliminally. Artists find new territory. I like playing the game. Implies that you have a chance at beating it. That's a way to look at it. Exactly. Beat them at their own game, man. But if it's a game you don't like to play, then you might not be staying in the game, you know? I think the trick here is if you need to understand or not where your head is at when it's relating to playing the game, whatever game that is, whatever you're imagining what the game could be. I'm kind of somewhat playing with the idea of whatever is popular right now in painting, and that is a sort of a safe abstraction, or just abstraction by itself there. And because painting famously dead and has been, then so it doesn't really matter for one, but and there's really no new interesting things going on. But anyway, to just jump in and make stuff that again is successful for so many others at this present time, without you feeling good about it, you're not going to really it's not going to work out that well. It's not going to be you kind of have to buy into it. I don't feel like I can. I don't feel like I have it in me to do that. A part of me would like to, so that I could participate in this phony success. It's very tempting. It's the temptress that's out there, that's available. That millions, thousands of other artists are also playing that game, playing that connector, connecting the dots to that idea, and I think a lot of us are going to fall by the wayside, just like any other period of time when thousands and hundreds of thousands of other artists, wannabe artists, or hardworking artists, did the same, followed a particular popular belief of what interesting contemporary art is, art of the now, and there's only a few that really seem to champion that role, and the 98% that are following fall quickly, and there's no staying power to that existence of again trying to capitalize on what is the trend. What is the trend? It's but again, it is also entirely possible to capitalize and to make changes, and even if it is incremental, even if it's just the teeniest change, but you could and can, and people do, succeed and are pleasantly happy and successful. So bravo to you, but I'd say for the most of us, it is not something we need to concern ourselves with. Consider it. Consider that thought. That's the thought for today here on Let's Paint TV. We got a few more minutes left. 818-528-4516. I am trucking in to it right already, gained right there to 2 miles just now. Just did it, or about to. 1.97, 200 calories, and here we go. Should show up as 1.98. All right, but we'll be there in a sec, which is great. I feel good. Feel good. I started the show off as I usually do, feeling like shit, and maybe I still feel like shit, but at least I got some motivation. I feel all cylinders are working, and we're ready to take on whatever we need to take on for the rest of the day, I think. All right, 2 point whatever. Okay, so I did it. Let's slow it down here. I did it, man. I did it. The most radical thing to do is to paint every day, says Prospect. Artist find territory. Okay, yeah. Good point, I guess. Yeah, whatever you end up doing, if you can, the best thing that you do, is that you keep doing it, and that because A, feels good for your soul, very, very uplifting, regardless of the ramifications of how it plays out in contemporary society, and how it is economically putting food on your table. But we all go veer in and out with thinking of terms as with, in terms of dealing with it, your art in the marketplace. It is a it's just one of those deals. It ain't one size fit all. That's for sure. So you got to hang in there, and maybe you spend years not really finding any success, or maybe with others, but hopefully you found enough success in your own mind to keep going. And again, if we can incorporate the failure aspect as part of the struggle, which is again a good struggle. It's not like a real war per se. It's just you, usually. So there you have it. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off and see if I can get some paint on this canvas here. Let's check our emails. Oh, I'm a little dizzy from that. I'm gonna stretch afterwards. It's always good to do. Okay, last few minutes here, 818-528-4516. Don't forget, if you want to be a patron to the arts and support Let's Paint TV, you can for as little as $1 a month. $1 a month. And our goal is to get 3,000 of you to support the program. That would be that would keep us afloat for sure. We would be on high octane. That's the goal. So anyway, and the link is there at letspainttv.com, or here on the YouTube page. I have a link there somehow, some way. There's a link. It's called Patreon, patriotical.com, Patron, however you want to pronounce that. I don't even really know how to pronounce it. Anyway, somehow they have it set up that I get paid through your donations through them. I haven't yet received any money from them, and I think I get so far. We're up to like $15. So that's exciting. Quite a ways away from our goal, but it's always good to have impossible goals and impossible dreams. All right. Well, as you can see, the running part of the show can joggle the brain. I think I prove it probably every time I do run or physically do stuff. It does kind of give me some sort of extra impetus And you know, it gets rid of the cobwebs at the very least. So I will be continuing on. So again, Baltimore next week, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna see if I can lay down some paint. Again, I gotta see if I can get a little paint, scrape the little bit of paint I might have. I might just have the teeniest bit of yellow and the teeniest bit of alizarin crimson. I'll look into. I'm gonna take just. Well, I'll just worry about this later. But I don't even know why I wore these gloves. I didn't do anything sweaty. Oh man. All right. Well, have a nice day, guys. We'll see you tomorrow on Let's Paint TV. Oh. No, I don't think I had much water, did I? Okay, we're getting ready. We're gonna get back into painting again. I gotta edit this thing, and it's driving me crazy because it's as mentioned, it's not working. The timeline is all wrong, and I can't get it to work. I'm gonna have to do some more testing or trial and error. All right, well, that's my my plan for the day. Is hopefully I can get that up and running, and then maybe get some painting and emails. That's always good. Facebook. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye, guys. Ugh.